this week's Cutting Edge.
Okay, listen in. Good morning. Welcome to P Company. Welcome to Depot Power. Outside the various selection courses for the various elements of Special Forces, this is arguably the hardest course in the British Army. You are here to be assessed for your suitability.
These soldiers are volunteers from different units of the British Army. Gunners, signallers, engineers. They have one ambition in common: to be selected for parachute training and join the Airborne Brigade.
Any man here who we suspect is going to prove a liability to the survivability and efficiency of our battalions will not pass this course. Points to note, okay? We do not run a quota system here. If every man here is up to the standard, then every man will pass. If no man here is up to the standard, then every man will fail. If you need any advice or guidance, speak to the P Company staff, okay? They are here to get the best out of you. Remember, it is a test. It is not supposed to be easy. Stick with it. Work hard. Get up.
Work, 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 work! Catch him up, you're being idle! You're being idle, now start working! Catch him up, catch him up, catch him up! And change! Bend the knees, not the back. Bend your knees, not your back. Bend your shagging knees! Listen to me! You're bending your back twice as much as you're bending your knees. Now bend your shagging knees!
For these men, this will be the hardest 3 weeks of their lives. Most of them won't pass the course. They're of all ranks: privates, NCOs and officers. Numbers, not names. The officers are distinguished only by their white PT vests.
Sir, I'm waiting for you in the corner. Get your body down, sir, number 5. I'm waiting for you. Up. On your feet. Up.
As an officer, it's quite refreshing. I've been used to putting the foot on the other end of the bottom for the last 4 years, and to be told now what to do it's great, because I normally run a squadron. I'm second in command of a squadron. It's good for me to insert or take out the brain and insert my physical side.
Well, it's just a challenge really. I've already completed the All Arms Commando course 5-6 years ago, and reaching the grand old age of 30, and I thought, well, one more before I reach 30 really.
It's a hard physical course. It requires a lot of motivation, fitness.
It's a challenge more than anything. It's a very hard challenge, and it's not many people do it. Not many people are fit enough to do it.
Something I've always wanted to do. Something I've always had in the back of my mind. Been trying to get here since 1985 to an airborne unit.
Going right! Going right! Right! Up there, come on!
The course is 15 days of relentless physical and mental stress. During the first phase, over a fortnight, the students are brought to a peak of fitness, ready for testing. Each event is designed to take the candidate to the limit of his endurance, and then beyond. This hill is climbed 20 times in succession, each man carrying 43 pounds.
Get up there! Get up there! Come on!
Come on with me. Come with me.
Anyone injured or unable to keep up is sent back to the medic's safety vehicle.
Weapon off, take your PT vest off.
Each man is allowed 3 lives. 3 times on the wagon, and he's returned to unit, or RTU'd.
I want to see you in the med centre.
Was it painful there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. A bit of swelling there.
Injuries, including stress fractures, are common. The medic isn't here to dole out comfort. He's checking to see whether the man's fit to continue.
What we'll do is take you off tomorrow. Alright? That means that if he doesn't improve by Thursday, or you come off Thursday, that's you RTU'd.
Let's cut out the drill, alright? Too late for that. Sakes.
Next!
Each evening, the injured line up to see the company sergeant major. It is he who decides their futures.
At the end of the day, we can always run another P company. You can't have another back. Alright? So being RTU.
By the end of the second day, 6 students have already been returned to unit.
Well done. Cheers.
There's a lot of people carrying injuries now, but they're not going to go sick with them, because if they go sick, they're going to get binned off the course. So what you do is, before the day starts, you pump yourself full of Brufen or something like that. Because I do that, because I've done my knee here now, and that's causing me a lot of troubles at the moment. And hopefully the Brufen will hold it off until you finish the tab or whatever the exercise you're on.
All the speed oblique endurance marches are the bread and butter of the parachute regiment and the airborne forces. The ability to cover distance carrying weight at speed is arguably one of the things that separate airborne forces from perhaps the rest of the army. It is one thing that we do, if you like, that is our forte, that other people do not do. And I suppose it is derived through time from the need to move at speed, if you like, from a dropping zone to a target.
Officers, I want to see you motivated. You are not going to win unless all 6 of you give 100%. It is as simple as that. I would not expect to see anybody falling off the log, whimpering and missing their go. Right, this is the first time I've seen of the squad. Impressed me today. So everyone got that? Start. You've done it better. Okay.
I think I have an obligation of selecting and passing people who are good enough to go and serve up there, up the battalion lines, with people that I know who are good soldiers. And it's a bit respect to them really, as well as myself. I will not pass crap through me to go up to the top where they're going to drop out.
This log run is the first team event. The officers will be closely watched for qualities of leadership.
Prepare to change! Change! Cut right a bit, cut right.
During the race, another casualty. Number 8, a corporal who's already passed the Royal Marines Commando course, takes himself off the event.
Now, with it only being one more event today, I thought I might be able to cope with the pain. I took a few painkillers and I kept stuck on the log and that for the first half mile or so, but after that it become not so much unbearable, but if I went on any further, it damaged it even more, irreparable. So I thought, play a wild card, we get 3 lives, I'll use one of them now.
There are certainly occasions of people going sick, frankly, because, dare I say it, they are feeling sorry for themselves. Now, a soldier who goes sick obviously will be checked over by the medic, and the medic at the end of the day obviously needs to be able to identify an injury. If he cannot identify that injury, there will always be the suspicion that the student involved perhaps has just had enough and would prefer to be somewhere else.
Go round! 25.05, that's a good time! Come on, keep coming! That's 10, that's better! Drive! 26.05! It's bad organisation. Officers, it is no good running along the side, shouting at people who cannot hear you, and it does not make sense. Yes, sir. You should have been at the back, controlling them, organising them as a squad. It took a bloody junior NCO to sort this lot out. That is not acceptable to me. You better sort it out, sir.
We do expect a fair amount more from the officers. They are here to show leadership. They're expected to lead by example. They're expected to help the weaker members of the course and to get them through.
Come on. No, running around with him, get him up there.
And to impress upon us that they have the qualities to lead airborne soldiers.
So who do you reckon the main characters will be dragging today?
Gotta be number 37. He'll be, yeah. Well, I'm amazed we've lost so many so far. We're down to 32, 33, 32.
More fun for the rest of us.
Most of the students are from outside the parachute regiment. The exceptions are the regiment's own new young subalterns, recently graduated from Sandhurst.
Steve and I have roughly done exactly the same. We've both been through P Company once, and we both fell off the log, and as a result, being regimental officers, we can't really fail any events, and we've got to go through it again. It's got the happy experience of running around these happy hills again.
The pressures that's on us, more so than the other officers, is just to shine within the officers. I mean, the officers have to shine within the course, and the parachute regiment officers have to shine within the officers.
Everybody understand? Yes, sir. Right, first of all...
During an early morning run, a bridge over a local canal is used as a first test of nerve.
Put your arms out to the side and get going.
Those unable to walk the girder face serious consequences.
Stop shuffling and get walking. Walk one foot in front of the other.
Where's he going to fall in the water?
Come on. We're wasting valuable time. 17 on the outside. On the outside. Do it. Get over it. Come down this centre place here. Come on. No, should be all right up there now. Let's start moving. 17, get your foot on the outside.
Right, Trenesium up to this one.
Hurry up. You're holding people up. Stand up, you 31. 27. And get across that fucking beam. Side beam again. One foot in front of the other.
Well, 20, you are looking suspect, son. Come here. Sir, what's the matter with you?
I don't believe we're here to be in anybody's popularity stakes. We are here to select them to go on to airborne forces. I'd rather be more standoffish from the students. I'm approachable for them. If they've got a problem or emergency, they can come and see us, but I'm not into having Jackanory with them.
Soldiers failing to walk the girder are given a last chance to overcome their fear. At headquarters, they're put over the Trainasium, an aerial competence course.
You want to pass this course?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
To you? To you?
Yes, sir.
Right. You'll go up there, you will get 3 attempts. Once he's told you 3 times, if you have failed it, that is you. You will be out of this depot by lunchtime today. There is nothing for you to be afraid of up there. It is only the height of a 5-story building. So smile and enjoy it.
Stand by. Go. Next chance. Stand by. Go. Well done. Look down. Jump across. And come on down.
Among the 4 failures is number 8, who lost a life on the log run.
So, do you want to fucking do this?
Do you?
You do? Why don't you fucking do it then?
Bottle.
Well, let's have a fucking bit of bottle and start doing it, okay?
Another attempt.
You will have another attempt, okay? Fucking fail this time, and that is it. Get back up there. Sure. Stand by. Go. Stand by. Go. Come down. Right, double across to the Land Rover, stay there. Right, follow on you 3. Onto the bars, 31. Go. No, don't touch the bars. Stand up. Straighten your legs. Nice and easy, just change the balance of your feet. Come on, don't waste all that effort. You're a fit lad, we don't want to lose you. Now, come on. Right, continue. Don't touch the bars. Stand up. Stand up. Good lad, I'd go for it. Climb down confidently.
Come in. Right, what was your excuse on the bridge this morning?
Bottle went on the bridge, sir.
Bottle went on the bridge. What about the Trainasium?
Same again, sir. I went and jumped.
Listen to me. I know your background, right? I know where you've come from, and I know what course you have done before. And I know on that course you use heights or you are up in high places. So there is no excuse for your bottle going. I will tell you what I think. I think you've come down here to get yourself RTU'd off this course so you can have the other 2 fucking weeks off resting, alright? But I will put this to you now, that there's no chance that that's going to happen. You will continue on this course until I see fit to RTU you. Do you understand?
Sir.
Fall out.
Sir. Well, I've just done 3 weeks of painful training over the road on a pre-para. This week's been quite painful as well, or extremely painful with the ankle injury I've received. I won't go through all that just for 2 weeks off work. I'm sure if I put in a leave pass I could get 2 weeks off work. If I got RTU'd, I'd have to report to my normal place of work tomorrow morning anyway.
We wish to see, as we said when people got here, determination. And there's a lot of people here who do not have determination. They do not possess team spirit. You know, they are too content to sit back and do the minimum.
"5:45 a.m. and the last day of the week. In less than 2 hours, the officer commanding P Company will be here to inspect the barracks.
Got this inspection at 7:30, which no matter what we do, they'll still pick it up, and it'll give them an excuse to beast us, because it's Friday. And they always beast you on a Friday because let you know that you're still on the course.
No, I'll just go in there with him. If you just stand here, and then I'll just go around with him.
All this to be an airborne warrior.
I can see the point of doing the physical side, but the bullshit really pisses me off. It's just another form of pressure, I think, to get you to crack in another different way.
They've got to be driven to their maximum efforts. I mean, the physical side of things, one thing, but to have the pressure on from the word go, like being assessed from the word go, as soon as they get here, from the opening address till they leave, they've been assessed all the time, and they know that. So they've always got psychological pressure apart from the physical pressure.
Well, we've got a total now then. 14 gone.
Splendid. Okay. Okay.
Away. Over your head. Away. Stand it up. Right, get away and get it filled. Half a bottle is no good to you out there.
Speed marching is known in the Airborne Brigade as tabbing, tactical advance to battle.
From the second you start tabbing, for the first mile and a half, you get severely bad shins no matter how good you are at it. It really pounds on your shins. And when you hit the hills, after you've done the whole along valley, it's just pain from the start to the finish.
Number 20. White shirts, get up here. 20, start working. Forward. Get the red men forward. Number 28, keep moving. Come on, gentlemen, quickly. Come on, react when you're spoken.
Slow it down, let's go, come on. Let's go.
It was a steady pace going out there, a bit muddy once we got to Long Valley. Got on the hills, I worked hard on the hills, and I completed the hills. I was quite pleased. I thought a couple of miles back to camp, and the weekend's mine, all fit for Monday. Anyway, there's 800 metres of mud down Long Valley before we hit the path, and that's what really sapped me. It's the hardest thing I've done, because it was so soft on the foot, my boots were filling with mud. My legs were like lead. and I was at the back of the squad. I kept trying to keep up, but I couldn't. The staff were encouraging me all the way, just giving me the normal, you know, one cabbage head and all that. I tried my hardest. It just wasn't enough.
Right, fuck off. Get on the wagon now. Get on the wagon. That's your lot. Get on the wagon. You're fucking wasting ration.
Get on it. Get on the wagon. Don't stop waving your face. You're an embarrassment.
By then I'd used all my energy and I was completely sapped. That was my third life. I'm off the course.
Come in for like plan. Fight! Turn!
Okay, listen then. Week 1 over, a hard, demanding week by anybody's standards. Those of you who have come through unscathed, well done, okay? A big slap on the back, okay? You will feel the benefit of this. It is doing you good. I don't expect you to believe me, but it is, okay? Over this weekend, get plenty of food and rest. Stay off the piss.
Harder than a big bag of hard things. It was that hard. It was a hard Sam. Very.
I prefer to give birth to quadruples and do that again.
Make sure you come up and drop this off before you shoot off.
At the end of the week, number 8 is finally sent home.
Cheers.
I am going to pass the course. If it means doing the course 10 times, I will pass. No, I've no intentions of letting this course get me down. I will be the winner in the end. I'm going to win.
Pick up the numbers up.
26 up.
26, what was the problem, 26?
Fuck's up.
Just fuck, that's a fair one. Okay, not a great drama, so one time on the wagon, no great problem with you so far. I'll just stop you one life on this, go away and get yourself sorted out, ready to rock on Monday morning. Alright? Yes, sir. Good luck, off you go. Quick,
Everyone now has back sores, caused by packs rubbing during marches.
Yes, well done. This gives me shit going downhill. It's not too bad on the flat and uphill. But...
Wash bet.
I've done some courses in the army that they say are hard. This is a harder, this is harder. I mean, I've done a diving course which they say is pretty hard. But that is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, and that is fact.
People may think that things are done pretty callously down here, that there is not much sympathy afforded to the students going through the course. Certainly, I think the instructors, if they came clean, would sympathise with the effort and the misery some of those students are going through. However, having said that, you must remember, that firstly, that everybody on the staff has been through equal misery, and secondly, that people are fiercely proud of the standards of soldiers in this brigade. Now, we started off with 39, we're down now to 24, and people have gone for various reasons. But all in all, the feeling of the staff is that there's a good hard core on this course, and pessimistically, I would hope no less than 15 passes.
Test week has begun, the final 5 days. 22 out of the 39 volunteers remain. Pass marks are now given, a maximum of 10 for each of 10 test events. No one will know his score, none even knows the pass mark. For the parachute regiment officers, this is the most crucial event of all.
As this is the hardest event, we cannot afford to come off this as members of the parachute regiment.
If I fall off this event, I'm out of the parachute regiment. Simple as that. The log race, I think, is the hardest event on P Company, and it is just agony. The log is no little piece of wood, and the real killer is that you get different people with different amounts of energy at different times. So just when you're lagging, someone else might go sprinting off.
Get up, number 9! Get up, number 9, come on!
You're knackered. There's a big hill you've got to go up. You come flying down it.
It starts out really hideously, and then it doesn't get any better. It just gets worse and worse as you go around. The more tired you get, the worse it gets. The instructors want more from you.
Shut up! Shut up!
Always shouting at you to give 100%, 110%.
Get it up! Get that log up now!
And it's just like that all the way around.
Hey! Sir! Sir! Morning! That's the way! You was on the log!
You finished now, you finished, okay?
I don't know whether it's just a feeling of having finished that my body said that's it, I've done it, and that's switched off now, and I just went dizzy and sort of a bit all over the place. I think it was lack of sort of fuel really, because I didn't have much to eat this morning.
You go all the way with that team. You don't give up and let everybody else do it. They were absolutely chin-strapped because you two fell off. Okay? It would have been a better time had you stayed there. When I say go, get away.
Big relief, I can tell you. But I mean, it's not just an individual effort. It's down to all the people in my squad who all pulled their weight and didn't make my job carrying an 1/8 of the log any harder.
Coming down the hill up there is not pleasant. That's the nasty bit. That just takes away from you. Finished.
Do you have any come off?
No, like Garrett and Forrest and I both come off before. Yeah. And they both stayed on, which is unbelievable. There's none of the officers who really doing their job as officers.
No, they're not.
They're not encouraging to rush out.
But they were actually briefed that once they get the test week, then it's just verbal encouragement.
Yeah, well that's it, yeah.
And,
Exactly, but I mean...
No pulling or tugging or anything like
There,
that.
I mean, I heard Garrett's voice once, the whole way round. And that was only when the OC had said to him, you're coasting.
Suffering an injury at the moment on my foot. So I went sick at lunchtime and I started not to feel sorry for myself and to carry on. So I was feeling sorry for myself when I was limping. Just in agony.
Number 24 decides to do the next test, the assault course, despite his injury. He knows that missing an event is a sign of a wrong attitude. What he doesn't know is he's already failed.
Come on, number 9, get captain now! Go on! Get over there! Get all the way in. Good man!
The tests on test week, in isolation, perhaps are not all that demanding. But the whole thing about it is that it is a gradual wearing down process. It's the combination of those events all together that really take their toll on the student. Stop crying.
Number 23 has landed badly, injuring a foot. With 4 days to go, his chances of doing well are now in doubt.
Why? That's why. Did you ever put your knees together? Did you ever put your knees together?
Your side right.
Calling me a liar. You didn't have your feet and knees together, did you? Okay, what you've got is a common injury in the parachute regiment, which is a bruised heel. Alright. What I'll give you for that is some painkillers. Get some tonight, give you some for tomorrow morning, and you'll be okay for the telly.
My weakest day today is all the speed events. It's just I'm too big a bloke to get my body down too fast, like.
It's been pretty rough, really. I've done the course before, so I've done the events before, and last time I was last in just about everything. But this time I was up the front, so quite happy with it. It's just tomorrow I'm a bit worried about doing the 10 milers. I've had problems with it before, so I'm just going to get out of the way, that's all.
Come on, you try! Get in here, number 9!
We've got a lot of onus on test week. They
put too much on it, I think. They psych themselves out a lot of the time. People that have been doing well through the course just put too much on it and just don't produce the goods at the end of the week. This is number 23. I think he's been sick in the week with Achilles tendonitis. He's probably maybe split his tendon sheath on the back of his heel. He's been given anti-inflammatories and things like that to try and keep him going, but as you can see, he's having difficulty with it.
The 10-mile march must be covered in 1 hour 45 minutes.
Come on!
Number 23 has fallen further and further behind. Eventually, he's binned, put on the wagon. Despite getting this far, he loses all 10 points available for the event.
Get your combat jacket on, you got that?
You're not told what the marks are, so that if you're given your marks, then there's a possibility that you may not give your best in the next event because you'll try and average everything out. So the incentive is to do your best in all the events, and therefore get a top mark.
The one exception is the trainasium, a straight pass-fail test. Anyone who falters here will be returned to unit immediately.
Wales are tough. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Not one bit of Wales, it's this.
And the trick is, again, when he says go, just run, sprint as hard as you can, yeah? Don't worry about those gaps. I mean, you could fall down them, but I've never done it.
Okay, then listen in. Gymnasium Aerial Confidence Course. We are looking for a number of things this morning. Obviously, we are looking for a degree of physical courage. We are looking for confidence, and equally important, we are looking for your reaction to a word of command.
As soon as you get the words carry on, continue, safely.
There is nothing wrong whatsoever about being slightly perturbed about throwing your pulse over this scaffolding this morning.
Hold it back up, Bowman. Move down.
However, what is important is that you must conquer that fear.
You'll be told to climb the ladder by the staff that will be up there. Climb it, 3 points of contact all the way up.
I was on the last course, managed to get all the way up to test week without any injuries, without losing any lives. And then on the Trainasium, I failed to jump off the losing jump. And so I was binned off the last course. So now I'm on the next one.
Go!
Number 11 also failed the bridge during week 1, and he finds the Trainasium just as difficult the second time around.
Toes. Get off the bar. Stand up. Stand up straight. Stand still.
You can stride 3 foot.
Up. Forward. Come. Go.
Number 11 is the only student to be sent home during test week.
Go stand on the right-hand side of the Land Rover, double away. Go!
Don't take him off, just carry.
Carry it. Get across any way you can.
The remainder get round the course, but not all to the satisfaction of the instructors. 3 of the students will be failed at the end of the week for showing lack of confidence here.
Okay, get up.
Stand by.
Next time, don't pull down the bloody rope. Right? Stop. Get over there.
Go!
What has happened here, quite frankly, gentlemen, is pathetic. I have stood here on about 45 occasions in the last 14 months, and I can tell you, without fear of contradiction, this is, without doubt, the worst set of soldiers I have ever seen go over this piece of apparatus. We have 14-year-old schoolboys who come down here and do this, and I tell you something, they would put every man jack here to shame. God help us on the milling this afternoon, if that is what we're going to get again. You people better get yourself sorted out, because as things stand at the moment, fellas, we're going to be seeing you all again in January.
All that fucking effort, number 11. Unlucky.
That's the second time in a row, isn't it?
See you next year.
You're obviously a pervert.
January 28th. If not, I'm here for 2 years.
As far as P Company is concerned, your aim is to extract as much blood and snot out of the opposition as possible. To do that, you get two things. One is a set of boxing gloves, the other is a minute. During that minute, you are expected to show the qualities required of an airborne soldier.
Who's got an officer? Have you? Ah. Remember what I said? Officers on noses like parachute regiment soldiers, right? You've got to have a flat one like mine.
Pick up my number vest.
Number 4, Sam Edmund.
Number 27, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Looks up. Now! Come on!
Milling is a fighting test peculiar to airborne forces, designed to test controlled aggression, definitely not boxing. No points for punches landed. The prime target is the head. The panel are looking for spirit rather than physical prowess.
Okay, fellas, good effort. That is what we want to see. Well done, both of you. Draw.
Now! Straight